There's a quote from Gandhi that really closely relates to what I'm going to talk to you today on CordeTV. By the way, I really want to thank you for watching today's episode. I am so happy to have you guys here. If you haven't already, take a second to subscribe and so you never miss a beat. A man is but a product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Today's episode of CordeTV is about bringing about the conscious practice of the law of attraction into your life to be used and activated to your advantage. Believe it or not, you've been using the law of attraction for your whole entire life. Potentially to a negative effect, and probably because you weren't actually aware of the law itself. A quick blurb reminder about what the law of attraction is in its purest form is what you talk about, what you think about, what you believe strongly about, and what you feel intensely about, you will bring about. Keep in mind that all thoughts and feelings are all energy. And as I mentioned in episode 14 of CordeTV, energy can either be catabolic or anabolic. The law of attraction utilizes the same set of awareness that everything around us is in vibration on a molecular level. So let's get to the good stuff. How do you activate the law of attraction in your life? Well, it starts with the power of intention, and that is deliberate and conscious thought. There are three major steps to activating the law of attraction in your life. They are ask, believe, and receive. Let's start with ask. First off, you have to ask for what you want. Do not ask for what you don't want. Your subconscious mind does not understand negatives. So when you begin asking for what you don't want, you actually end up getting more of what you don't want. Like, let's take this example. You're driving and you're late for a meeting. And all you can think about your driving is, oh my gosh, I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late. But what keeps on happening? Red lights, a biker runs out in front of you and stops you from moving, and there's a ton of traffic on the freeway. Being aware of what you're asking the universe to bring about in your life through the course of positive talk opens up the gates for it to occur. To bring this about more quickly, focus on what you do want and how it would make you feel if that all came about. When you find yourself swimming in the negative, ask yourself, what do you want? And actively think about this. Just actively focus on what you do want. And the universe has a tendency to figure it out for you. And the next step is believe. And this is about believing without an absolute doubt and with complete certainty that these things that you want to happen will happen. It really helps to see these things that you want as already yours. This is what you call positive expectancy. What gets in the way with this are the limiting beliefs that we've developed throughout our childhood and being involved in society that block positive self-talk. We often actually think that we're not deserving of what we actually want. When breaking these apart, ask yourself, where did these ideas come from and how can I go about reframing this into something positive? So yeah, we'd all love to just believe in our life that we want happen. But the second part of the equation is to actually take action towards that compelling future of what you want. Taking action affirms your belief in the expectancy that these things will happen. The universe will present the actions necessary for striving towards that compelling future through either obvious actions like applying to med school, if being a doctor is what you want to be, or those chance appearances that inspire you into action. Do not ignore those instances. Act on your inspiration and be drawn to your inspiration. Someone is speaking to you. And now we're on to the third step. And this is all about receiving. And here is where we get a little sciencey. I mentioned at the beginning how everything, including our thoughts, are vibrating. A lot of receiving what you want is becoming a vibrational match for it. And what exactly does that mean? Using the example that Jack Canfield uses in the Success Principles is, when you want to listen to jazz and you tune your radio station to heavy metal, you're not going to get jazz. So in order for you to get jazz, you have to tune your dial and tune the radio to get jazz. Makes sense, right? I mean, duh. Unfortunately, it's usually a little bit easier said than done. To really bring this about easier, it again requires an awareness of bringing about the positive emotions of joy and of love and of appreciation. It also helps to actually imagine the feelings that you would have and the emotions that would occur when what you want comes about through visualization. Practicing appreciation and gratitude are really key in bringing about a vibrational match for what you want in life. This shows that you are so grateful for what you have and you are feeling abundant in what you do have, so then you continue to receive. Another thing that helps is affirmations. These literally litter your subconscious brain with positive thoughts and positive emotions to help you strive towards that compelling future. One thing that I started doing when I was trying to bring more gratitude and appreciation into my life is I started a daily morning ritual of waking up and asking myself by writing in my journal, what am I grateful for today in my life? And to be perfectly fair, if you have nothing else to be grateful for, it's the fact that you woke up and that you're breathing and that you're living. And trust me, that is enough. I will say that developing this mindset and developing your language to speak in terms of what you want, to be able to believe in the positive expectancy that these things will happen, and also to become a vibrational match for what you want, it does take time and it takes practice and it takes action. And it really is more than I can get to in one video, and I don't want to keep you here all day because this is something that took a whole week in the program that I recently launched. If you are interested in learning more about the law of attraction, there is a really great documentary about it on Netflix called The Secret. It's a British documentary from 2006, so it's kind of cheesy and kind of geeky. So it's kind of great. You are a rock star for sticking it out and watching this video and understanding how you can activate the law of attraction in your life. So thank you for watching, for one, and also share this with your friends and get out there and start practicing so that you can understand the power that the law of attraction has. I understand that you might be a little skeptical that this actually works, but I know it does because I've seen it in my own life, and it's in the form of my car. I had been fangirling over this car for 3 years, very specific about the car that I wanted. And through a very interesting turn of events and a kind of sad turn of events, that car is now mine. I mean, not exactly how I expected it to come into my life, but it's mine. So that's pretty sweet, right? Thanks again for watching this episode. Carpe diem.